In this MagicView tutorial, we're going to be taking a closer look at the media library, explaining how you can import and manage all the different type of content you're going to be using to create your layouts to finally publish for your digital signage system. So you can see I've logged into the MagicView controller version of the software, and I'm on the media library tab. On the left-hand side, we can see this is where our folder structure, where we can organize all the different categories we want for our content, and on the right-hand side, we'll get more detail. So if I expand this, you can see I've already added a few folders for videos and images. If I click on videos, on the right-hand side, you can see we're under media list. It tells me the name of the files in there, the type, size, other important information. Here, sync status. Right now, the computer I'm using is not the actual controller itself. I'm remotely connected to it. This lets me know that the files have been downloaded to my local machine, and this audit lets me know that they've been approved and they're ready to be used in a layout. So if I go back over here, to create new folders, all you need to do is select where you want to have it created. So if I wanted to add a new one under videos, I would highlight that folder. If I want to add a new category under the root media, I just click there, and then this first tab allows you to create a new category, which is our folder. I'm going to make a new one for PowerPoints, which I'll call PPT. And then to upload new content to it, I'm just going to select that folder and then select Upload Media. You just need to navigate to where you have the content you want stored, and here we are. Here you can see I have two different PowerPoint presentations I can import. You can do one at a time, or you can do group import, so I'll select both and select Open. And now you can see we've switched to Upload Tasks. And here it's telling me my two tasks are queuing, and first one's done, and the second will just take another second. Another thing you can notice, if you select the file at the bottom, it gives you pretty much the same information you saw in the media list, but it also adds who approved the media to be used if it has been approved, and also who pulled it in to begin with. So you can keep track of who's adding content, who's approving it. Just gives you the detail for each file there. So we can see both of these are done. If we select media list, now they're both here synced with our server, and they have been approved. I'm just going to show you one more thing over here. I'm going to select product images. You're going to notice this last one, the VIA. Under sync status, it says not available and audit none. The reason for this is somebody else who did not have authority or had decided not to approve a certain piece of content had uploaded it, and it's in the server. So for me to pull it in to my local machine, what I can do is I can select it and then go up to the top. All of these icons here relate to the media. Give you functions to do with that. So I'm just going to select download. And there we go. Go back to our media list. Now we can see it's changed to the sync with server, but our audit is none. Now I can see a preview there, or I can select up here to preview what the image will look like. And I think that looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select approve. And now we can see our status is changed to approved. If you didn't like it, you could select this reject, and what you can add a reason why you did not want to approve it. Maybe I think it was poor quality. I'll just add a note. I'll select OK, and then we see it's changed to rejected. And so that just gives you another way to manage some of the content if you're working in a larger system, to give notice back and forth between your different colleagues. But I'm going to switch this back to approve because we're going to be using this later on. So if you want to rename an individual file, you can also select up here for renaming. We just explained the downloads. Now this retire button, what this is for is if you have some content that you are currently scheduled to run on your signage, but you do not want it to be used to create a new layout, you can retire it, which will effectively lock it for future use, but it will still allow it to play in your current scheduling. In future tutorials, I'll explain a little bit more and show you how this works. Okay, so that's just a quick look at the media library. So if you need a little bit more help, you can always check the documentation, and we'll see you in our next tutorial.